show, Ronnie, baby! Thank you very much. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ronnie Show. It is a half hour earlier than what you're, used to. That's because, as you know, the $1 Million Drop Live got extended to 1 hour today. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to get seated at the desk and, have some fun conversations. So stay tuned.
When we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking.
Hey, bud.
It was over 15 minutes ago, Mitch!
And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. We're getting more from our employees than ever before.
You know you need a cover sheet on your TPS reports, Richard! That ain't new, baby!
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Janice!
But what's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher family.
Get high, baby!
He fits right in here.
That's a long-distance call, Doug!
To be honest, I wish Reebok sent us 10 Terry Tates.
You want to play games, G? Well, when it's game time, it's pay time, baby! Wow!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ronnie Show. So glad you could be with us here this afternoon. As you know, we are here half an hour earlier than usual because, the $1 Million Drop Live was extended by 1 hour today. So, that'll be covered up at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time in about 57 minutes from now. So, yeah. So, anyway, the only thing really I had written down to talk about for today was the heat. Again, I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but that heat wave or whatever that was going down south, I think has finally reached us. I think we're kind of at like the tipping or like the edge of it pretty much. I mean, it hasn't gotten to 100 degrees yet for a high, which that's good, but obviously the heat index is above 110, so not pleasant to be outside, at least during the day. Well, even during the evening, it's still pretty hot, if temps reach, 90 in the upper 90s, it's still going to be about, the mid 80s to lower 80s anyway at night. So, but either way, tomorrow it's going to be much more comfortable. 88 degrees, it was like 85, I think, for tomorrow, which is going to be really, really good for the weekend. That's really all I got to talk about, all I really have in terms of that. But I think, and the other thing too, apparently not really every night this week, but like 3 nights this week, there's been chances of severe weather with this heat. I don't know, the lady on the weather on the main station we watch said like, oh, it's all part of this, sort of, I can't remember what she called it, but it's like, heat and then something else too. I don't remember what it was, but how she described it, but So other than that, it's been pretty hot. And I was watching the national news last night, and apparently it said this month, July of 2023, could go down as the hottest month on record. Because, it's also hitting 100 and something degrees in places like in Europe, like in Greece and all that. Greece, apparently they have some wildfires going on up in Greece, so that really is not good. So I mean, I can definitely see why this could go down as the hottest month on record. And in terms of rain, at least here in Sioux City where we live, where the studio is located. Apparently we're not supposed to get any rain. Well, there's apparently a chance tomorrow night. Actually, no, Sunday night is when the main chance is, I think. I think earlier in the week they said there was a chance on Saturday, but like the last 2 or nights or so, there wasn't any rain in the forecast for tomorrow. So yeah, we really need rain. Everyone needs rain right now, but you know, global warming, that's what'll happen. Ugh. Excuse me. But yeah, that's really all I got in terms of you know, talking about the hot weather and stuff. At least, you know, next week for band camp it'll be in the upper 80s, which is definitely doable. I mean, it won't reach that point until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon anyway, so I mean, I think in the morning it'll mainly be, you know, upper 70s to you know, lower 80s, which is very, very, very tolerable, to say the least. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say besides that. Yeah, I'll kind of give you an update on, you know, band camp and all that. I'll kind of do that for, you know, the 2 episodes left we have in the season, which are next Friday. And then, yeah, next Friday and then the Friday after that, too. I don't know if I'm going to do a Ronnie show the Friday after that one because I've told you what the schedule is going to look like. It's the 1st through the 15th every weekday from 8 to 12 in the morning and then 1 to 2:30 in the afternoon at school. So and then we have rehearsals on the 16th, 17th, and 18th, which is the Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, those apparently will be in the evening. So that means if we do have things like the Ronnie show or my computer just went. If we do have, you know, like the Ronnie show or what's the other name? $1 Million Drop Live, it'll probably be earlier in the afternoon because usually the evening rehearsals start at about 6 or 7. And so, yeah, I mean, I could do the $1 Million Drop Live at, you know, the regular time slot at 6 p.m. Eastern, which would be 5 o'clock our time, and then just, you know, go to, you know, when that's done, hurry up, get upstairs, and then go. I mean, we can do that Friday, but it would be really tight. And she hasn't really released any of the times yet, and we probably won't know what any of the times are until that week. That Monday and Tuesday regular rehearsals, we might not know those times. So, but as you know, always look out at the community tab. That's where I post the schedule every week, and if I need to make changes to it, I make them as soon as possible. Hope, you know, I mainly after they happen, that's when I do it. But yeah. I usually get to it, you know, if I find out about a change in our plans and whatever, to, you know, sort of notify you guys as soon as possible. So, yeah, so, you know, it won't come as to this, you know, big shock, you know, if you're shocked, like, oh, you didn't do this on time, where were you? Well, evidently you probably did not check the community tab, which would have said, hey, I'm doing this, so we're delaying this by however many minutes. I mean, Wednesday night, I did not think we would get back as late as we did. We did kind of leave a little bit later than I wanted to. I kind of described why in the beginning of Wednesday night's gigantic finale, but yeah. So, okay, that's it for discussions. When we come back, we're going to play a game like we usually do. However, you don't really know of this game unless you're like a true game show fan like me. Because if you aren't, you probably have never heard of this show before. So yeah, well, you probably heard of the name of the show before. That's because it's actually the name of a more well-known game show. And this wasn't really a precursor to it. It was one of those things where it's 2 completely separate formats, but yet they still keep the same thing. They still keep the same name. Like, and when I say two completely new format or two completely different formats, it really is because, you know, yeah, you'll see why when we come back. Don't go away.
Mike, what is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby! Eat a Snickers. Better?
Better. That hurt.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Quiznos do Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey. Quiznos. Toots.
Well, I dropped my cards. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ronnie Show. It is now time for our game of the night, which, like I said, you probably don't know about this show unless you're like a really big and true game show fan like I am. So, yeah. All right, here we go. This is Wipeout. Now, the reason why I said what I said before we went to break, is because you're going to see. Everyone knows Wipeout as the game, you know, with the big red balls. The game show with the big red balls and, you know, the tough competition and stuff like that. However, about 20 years before that debuted, in 1988, there was another game show called Wipeout, and it involved more of a trivia type of style and more of like listing things and stuff. In fact, it was a really good game show, but because syndication at the time was kind of, it got put into some pretty weak time slots, and they canceled it because of low ratings. So, yeah. All right, we're going to turn it down a little bit. So you're going to see, you know, yeah. Oh my God, there's oh God, oh shoot, there's a spider in our studio. Hold on. There it is. Oh, I could have, I guess, got a leg on my chair. And there we go. I'll get the fly swatter now. And scoop it up and put it in the trash. I've done my daily due diligence for the day, which is good for me. Alright, I gotta scoop him up now. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's still alive! What the? There. He was still moving. There we go. Some of his guts got on the swatter, but it's okay. All right, here we go. So do we want to use the joystick? No. One player. All right, here we go. We're going to type in my name. I'm a male. No, we'll keep my character the way it is. All right, and our competitors tonight will be Brett. Well, this afternoon, I should say. Brett and Julie. So those are my competitors, and here's how the game works. Come on, Peter. There are 16 answers with 11 correct answers and 5 wrong answers. So basically what we have to do is that we're going to be given a topic, and we have to, give the 11 answers that, are associated with that topic. And behind one of those answers, we have the hotspot, which is a bonus prize. And for this game, it is a watch valued at $4,700. So, here we go. Alright, Esquire magazine recently published an article on the women we love and the women we hate. See if you can pick the 11 they said that they loved. So, let's take a look at the 11 names. As you can see, 11 names popped up on the board. So, yeah. And what we have to do is that we have to choose the 11. And if we hit a wipeout, we lose all of our money. So, yeah. All right, women we love. I would say Sandra Day O'Connor. All right, there we go. That is one correct answer. We have to find, there's still 10 right ones and 5 incorrect ones. I'm going to say, Sarah Ferguson. I don't know. Barbara Walters. Really? An accomplished broadcaster, and you're going to say, no, you hate her? That's BS. Brett, it's your turn for 75. Oh, by the way, correct answers are worth $25. In each turn you take, it increases the value by $25. In the original version of Wipeout, if you hit a Wipeout, the next it would, obviously they would pass control, but it would still be worth that amount. And here, if you get a Wipeout, the answer still increases $25, which is good. That means, more money to be won. All right, here we go. It's back to me, and already it's at $150. I'm gonna say, yeah, Margaret Thatcher. Oh my God! This is just incredible. Wow. This is just BS, I'll tell you that. I don't even know who that is. There's still 8 correct answers out there and 2 incorrect. Alright, Brett's going to pass on over to Julie now. I didn't see who that was. Alright, is she going to pass? Okay, so this is for $250, and we would be, no, $275, and this would be for me, if we got it right. Brigitte Nielsen. Oh my God. By the way, if we clear all of the wrong answers off, we go to another question, so. Oh boy. No, I think, if okay, round 1's over, but Julie still had some money, so it's going to be a tiebreaker between me and Brett. So Julie already advanced. However, though, we must play the sudden death round. What's going to happen is that same thing, 11 correct answers and 5 wrong ones. The first to hit a wipeout is eliminated. So here we go. Who can forget Fred Astaire's dancing? Let's see if you remember the people he danced with. Well, I know he was a dancer, but yeah. We'll say Ginger Rogers, sure. Alright, we're still alive. By the way, we don't get any money for this. We just, obviously. Oh! Brett's out! And we're going on to the knockout round. Now, unfortunately, we did not win, or it's the challenge round. That's what it's called. Now, we did not win any money, so we have not won anything yet, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, here we go. We go to the challenge round. Now, there are 12 answers this time with 8 wrong ones and 8 right answers and 4 wrong answers. So Julie won the most money in round 1, and she gets to go first. And what's going to happen is that she has to bet how many answers she can get correctly. And then obviously we'll keep going until, Alright, 8 of these are wind instruments. How many can you name? Okay, let's see. Alright, I can name at least 5. I'm going to go 5. Ooh, she says she can name 6. I'm going to challenge. Alright, she must name 6 wind instruments. Oh! I don't even know what that is, but apparently it's not a wind instrument. We just need to get one answer correct, and if we do, we win the first game, and it's the best 2 out of 3. So, yeah. Trumpet. Yeah! That was probably the most obvious one. That and saxophone. Alright, we win 1 game. If we win this next one, then we move on to the bonus round. Here are presidents and their vice presidents. Let's see if you can pick the correct pairings. Okay. Alright, I can name 4. Oh, she's gonna challenge. I don't like that. Kennedy and... No, it was definitely Nixon, Ford. Jefferson, Madison. I don't think that's right. Ford and Carter, I think is right. Oh! That means if she gets one answer correct, she wins the round. Jefferson, Burr, I think that's right. Yep. Darn it. Well, we're tied at 1 apiece, so whoever wins this next round, or this next game, will move on to the bonus round. So here we go. Final question. How many of the 8 commonly used cliches can you spot? Okay. Alright. I think I've only learned, I only know like 3 of these, so I'm gonna say 4. And she's gonna challenge. Okay. I'm gonna say up in arms is 1. Okay. Okay. 2 more. Live and learn. Yes, okay, 1 more and we move on to the bonus round. Last legs. Yeah, we're moving on! We're going to the challenge round for a brand new car. Alright, here we go. Here's how the bonus round is going to work. So, there's going to be 12 answers up there. However, we must get, I believe it's 6 or 5. There's only 5 or 6 that match to the question. Okay, so there's 6 right answers and there's 6 wrong ones, and we have 30 seconds to find the 6 right answers, okay? Okay. Alright, it's a Mercedes-Benz 500 SL. So here we go. By the way, just so you know, any prizes that are won here tonight will automatically go to a home viewer. Just I'll have all the information at the end. So hopefully we've won nothing. So let's see if we can put a car into the bank. Let's see. I hope we can. Alright, I'm going to turn it a little over here towards me so that, you know, you can see. Alright, is it possible to be elected president without even half the, hold on. It is possible to be elected president without having even half of the voters for you. Which 6 of these presidents was elected with less than 50% of the popular vote? Well, if the electoral college wasn't a thing, that wouldn't be a problem. Here we go. 30 seconds. Oh, we have 3 right. Still got 3 right. Okay. Oh, fudge. Fudge! We had 5 right. darn. Well, we do take home a parting gift, which is 354 sets of Navy surplus underwear. So, hey, at least that's something. And if you want to win that, which I don't think a lot of people are going to call in for that, but call 090-11323-000. If you want to win 354 pairs of underwear, you go right ahead and go. Lines will close at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Calls will cost you 10 cents from all methods, plus your standard, or plus, all your mobiles info and stuff like that. Yeah. So 10 cents per call. That's how much it's worth. So yeah, I don't think if we're going to have a lot of people, going in for 354 pairs of surplus underwear. But yeah, you never know. Stay tuned now for an RVN news update, and then coming up after that will be Loving. And join us back here at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time for a special 1-hour edition of the $1 Million Drop Live to close out our week-long stand of episodes. So, good night. Or we'll see you in half an hour. By the way, for the giveaway, it ends at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when lines will close, and we'll announce the winner at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time on all of our social media pages live. Obviously, it's fake, but I'm practicing for, when I get there. I always have to put that on the ground. Bye.